pushes, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound Bosch. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining.
Oh yeah. We packing somebody up tonight. Hey. Come on in, take your shoes off before we close the door. Few rules, heat pack in the air, we about to blow. This the basement, ain't nobody safe, you already know. Grab a seat and kick your feet before you get too comfortable. You want the X's and the O's, the trade, yes and no. Friends and the foes, the butlers and the heroes. You can feel it in your soul, when the ring is the goal. But if somebody need to go, we be sure to let you know. Going hard for my dogs is an everyday thing. Like Jimmy down the lane of 13 off the screen. Whole squad keep it tucked like number 17. Bring your takes and your memes, going hard for the team. Going down in the basement. It's going down in the basement. Get your takes off. Get your takes off. Going down in the basement.
Yeah. Welcome to the Basement Sports Network post-game show. I'm your host, Royal A. Shepherd, and I'm joined. New. Pulling up one time for the one time. New, how you doing this evening?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fan-fucking-tastic. Handsome nerd, boy, say serious. Why the fuck did we pay Jovic? I don't know. But your Miami Heat lost tonight to the Cleveland Cavaliers 130-116 in a game where they didn't play any of their good players. They just
disrespect Jared Allen? It's like, no.
Yes. Niggas say first bad game of the season. Not mad, to be honest. I don't know if this is the first bad game of the season because the game against Orlando was pretty bad too. Like I think they've had bad games that they've won. But
first unacceptable loss of the season, I'll say.
I don't even know if I would call this loss unacceptable.
I would.
I just think that a lot of people got a lot of dip on their chip with this team, and I get rightfully so. Like, yes, this team has played well. This team has exceeded a lot of our early season expectations. Yes, they're playing a fun style. Yes, they're exciting to watch and all this kind of stuff. But I think some people are getting a little ahead of themselves. We're talking about dangerous team in the East type beat. Like tonight was just a reminder that this team is still in there.
I am currently putting together sneaker cases. So if y'all hear stuff in my background, that's what it is. Mind your business.
Okay. But no, I kind of want to like dive into why you think that this loss was unacceptable.
Because you've proven you can, quote unquote, I don't want to say compete because I don't think they're a competitive like team in the league without Bam. But if this was like a down to the wire, bucket for a bucket, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type of loss, I would just chalk it up like, excuse me, these are still NBA players, but you got dominated in the fourth. Like the last few minutes of the third when they came back into the fourth, you got dominated by a team who was playing somebody named like Cecil or something. Like, I don't even know the nigga name. Mike Tomlin's son was on the court tonight. I think that's unacceptable. Based off of what they've shown up until this point to the season, you shouldn't get dominated by a team that's not playing any of its starters except like I'll take the starters part back. Who isn't playing Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland? I think that's unacceptable.
So I will. Here's the only pushback that I have because this was a close game for the most part. Like you said, up through like 3 3/4 quarters, this was a competitive game where it was like a back and forth between the two teams. Miami had the slight edge, and then they kind of lost handle of the game. The fourth quarter, they just got blitzed.
Okay, go ahead. I don't want to cut you off. I want to listen.
No, you cool. Go ahead.
I just feel like, I'll be honest, I was watching the Knicks game, but when I was peeking back, because we were in the playback, come try to chop it up with us and be in the playbacks when the games is on. The Heat were up like 10, 12 points multiple times.
Yeah.
Throughout the first half, even like the beginning of the third quarter. Like Cleveland would make it close and they would just push the lead back to like 12, 14. So that's what I'm saying, that for it to not end up being close, for them to dominate you so bad. How many points did they lose by?
14.
Yeah, losing by 14 is unacceptable.
In a game where you're up 10, like kind of late in the third.
Like Yeah, it felt like they were up 10 all game, really. Like 10-12 all game, they were flirting with a double-digit lead. Cleveland would make a couple buckets, boom, they would push it right back to that. So to be, like I said, that's domination from what was the dude? What was Jared Allen had like 28 points tonight.
30.
That's like 28, but
Yeah.
that's
A little bit more. Craig Porter Jr. had 19 off the bench.
yeah. His name Craig. Like
Tyrese Faulkner gave him 12 points. Like he was 4-15,
his
but he
name
gave him
Tyrese. Only Tyrese we acknowledge in basketball like is Maxey.
So the yes, here's what I will say. This is the one game where I will tolerate they were missing their best players kind of argument. They didn't have a guy, because they didn't have a guy when the game started to get out of control. They didn't have a guy that could like kind of rein the game back in on either side of the court, really. Like
I disagree with that. They have a budding superstar and 32-year-old Norman Powell.
I don't think Norman Powell was reining in anything. Right? Norman Powell isn't the type of player that reins in the game. Like he doesn't control the game, in my opinion.
They told me Norman Powell was a something superstar.
They be lying. They be lying like me.
But here's my pushback to what you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's that person normally for Cleveland?
Donovan Mitchell.
He's not playing tonight either.
You get no argument from me there.
So if the Heat don't have their guy that they would normally go to for that, and neither does the other team.
The other team has a more talented roster top to bottom.
Do they?
I think so.
Top to bottom is crazy.
I agree with that.
I think DeAndre Hunter, Jared Allen, and to some extent Lonzo Ball would be.
That's a better
three. That's a better
Norman,
three. Andrew,
and
Jaime. Yeah, I think those guys can do what they do more consistently than our guys can do what they do.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not giving you any pushback. That's just I never thought about it, but I'm not saying you're wrong at all.
Yeah. But like I don't know, man. Like it's I hear you though, and I agree that like if Miami's truly going to take a step forward as kind of one of these teams that everybody's predicting to be like one of these dangerous teams, then games like this, teams shouldn't be able to take out their obvious two best players. And well, their three best players, really. They shouldn't be able to take their three best players out of their lineup and get away with what Cleveland got.
Bro, niggas, people were on Twitter today saying should Spo be petty back and rest his guys? Because Kenny Atkinson rested his. Well, he didn't rest everybody, but I think Donovan Mitchell was the only person that was officially out for rest.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I just feel if you are going to be the team who people believe you are, and a competitor, a top 6 team in the East, this is not the type of game you should lose. This is the type of game last year's team loses, to me.
For sure. Like, I get it. And this is supposed to be a different thing. Ricky, I want to hear your thoughts on the game tonight, brother.
I mean, it was bound to be a letdown. I mean, quite frankly, we've been cooking offensively for the last few games. I mean, we're undefeated at home. Doing pretty well, scoring a lot of points. But no, I mean, these losses are bound to happen. I don't think anybody thought that we were going to go undefeated this season, especially after that loss to the Bucks on NBC. No, I mean, it's fine. Like after the emotional high of that last game, I think I could see the guys kind of running out of gas tonight. After everything that happened. I mean, look, remember, we're still in November. A loss was bound to happen, so I ain't tripping. Yeah,
like, and I think that's the tone I'm going to take, like, for the most part. I'm not going to act like I'm super upset at this loss because I'm not.
Ricky, go to hell. Because I sat here and said, NBC? Did he had an NBC game?
No, they did not.
Keep it up, though.
But yeah, I think that's the approach that I'm taking tonight, where it's like I ain't really gonna trip over this loss. Like I thought that I think that they've done well so far this season, and I think splitting with Cleveland is more than what I would have called for at the beginning of the season. I would have said they would have lost both games, and even if it don't really matter. But like catching a split, you playing without your two best players or whatever. Like games like this are going to be more frequent than not, and I think people should start to prepare to see the turn. Like
I think Cleveland, they needed this win more than Miami did, quite frankly. You can't lose a back-to-back, basically a back-to-back road, 2 back-to-back road games against a team that, for all intents and purposes, is your inferior, is your lesser. I know you and New were having a little back and forth before I came on about, the roster construction.
Yeah.
I mean, Drew Smith, Lonzo Ball after 45 knee surgeries. You know what I mean? Like, it should be pretty easy. Lonzo Ball was a number 2 pick?
Yeah, and Lonzo Ball was more impactful in this game tonight as a starter.
Yeah.
Ishmael said this game was a game to play the rookie. Spo tried that shit late in the game, like where he brought them to the scorers table. I can tell you, Dale did not like that at all. But they didn't end up getting in the game. I don't know if this was a game per se to play him, because none of Spo's point guards were hurt. Like, one of the strengths of Miami has been kind of having 2 defensive-oriented point guards in the game, so you'll be able to put them out there for the entire game. So you can rotate between Davion Mitchell and Drew Smith and still have competent level defense by some people's standards. I hate Drew Smith, so I don't think he should be playing. But yeah, like, I don't think Spo's going to disrupt that just to get the rookie some minutes. That's not in Spo's bag. We're going to keep it relatively short tonight, so we're going to go through a couple of players and then, talk about the next game, and then we're going to get up out of here. I don't want to talk about Norm, because I think the 27 points from Norm is kind of like, it's worth talking about, but I think you're going to hear a lot of kind of like praise for him and what he's done this season about this game. I think I was more impressed with Kel'el Ware's performance tonight, even though Jared Allen got his 30. I thought Kel'el Ware was assertive. I thought he was very impactful in this game. I thought he was a deterrent at the rim, and I thought he rebounded well. Ricky, did I see that correctly? Did you see something different? How did you evaluate Ware's game tonight?
Okay, so Jared Allen has no business scoring 30 points.
Sure.
No, that's offensive to me. He is not a scorer.
To be fair,
and I recognize the situation, but
all that didn't get. Kel'el Ware didn't get all of that. Like, a lot of it was like Andrew Wiggins caught on switches, and then so like a lot of that was in there too. But to be fair, Kel'el Ware was his primary defender, so we're gonna assign the blame where we should.
Hey, because if Jared Allen went 1 for 14 and had 4 points, we'd be, there'd be a certain sector of Heat fans that would be talking about how Kel'el Ware should be the next Tyson Chandler, the next DPOY, Bam's a fraud, trade Bam, Kel'el Ware is the future. You know how this goes, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, but look, I'm going to preach this until it is a reality. More consistency. The motor has to be on for 48. Like, consider this. Kel'el Ware, you know that one meme or that one video where you see a soccer player getting ready to score a goal, and then the clip like freezes, and then it shows like this Spanish guy, or something like that. He starts basically running through the privileges that wealthy striker has, and then it's like, you have all this in front of you. Tap the ball into the net. And then the clip continues, and he misses like Darwin Nunez when he was getting major minutes at Liverpool.
No, Ricky.
All right,
no,
I'm not familiar, but I was gonna let you get that shit out because there might be somebody out there who is.
Yeah, no, but like my point is like, Kel'el Ware has like one job. He plays in a system where if you're active and you're athletic, you'll get minutes. Even and he's talented, right? So it's like, okay, cool. Like, do that for 25 to 33 minutes a night. Do that. And if you get winded or whatever, Spo will take you out. But guess what? Coaching staff's gonna be looking at you like, yeah, we got to get him back in there, get him some smelling salts or something. He's our future. And then guess what? It's going to be a lot easier for you to dog it from time to time because of what you already produce. I need that from him. And the only reason I say this is because I want him to succeed in a Miami Heat uniform. I don't want him to go somewhere else and then suddenly flourish. He has everything that he needs to succeed. And if he doesn't, quite frankly, I know we can say, oh, the coaching staff might have something on him or whatever, but at the end of the day, he has to be accountable. He has everything at his disposal. Go get it. Remember how I was especially critical of Bam a couple of years ago. Every time he would have a good game, I'm like, all right, do it again. Do it again. Obviously, it's a little different because Bam and Kel'el are two different players. But yeah. Kel'el, get rebounds, block shots, be active in the passing lanes, and give energy. You don't have to carry the franchise. You don't have that responsibility.
So I think if we're looking at this from a broader perspective, I agree with your overall take that on a consistent basis, we need more from Kel'el Ware. I think as it pertains to this game tonight, we kind of got what Kel'el has to offer in terms of like energy and shit like that for the majority of his stint. I won't say that. I think there were lapses, but I do think that we got the majority. Somebody said, like, why are we talking about Jared Allen like he isn't good at basketball? He ain't 30 points good. Like, we ain't saying he a bum, but the point is, like, Jared Allen shouldn't be scoring 30 points on nobody. Like, not at this point in his career. What was your evaluation of Kel'el tonight?
He did TNS at times.
Yeah.
But he's also a second-year player who I feel like he really doesn't know. Like, I know what you're saying, Ricky, that he doesn't have a lot of responsibility. But I do feel like at times he still doesn't know what he's supposed to do. But I think he is trying to be Bam on the defensive end and be an anchor. And I feel like at times he overextends himself and gets himself out of position, especially with Bam out. So, I mean, Jared Allen shouldn't be scoring 30 points. I mean, what did Kel'el do? You got the box score in front of you, Russ?
Yeah, Kel'el
15
and 13 points, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 6 of 7 shooting, 1 for 1 from the 3. And he had 3 fouls.
I mean,
in 28 minutes.
I don't know.
That's
I don't know
a
if
good
basketball
game for
has
Kel'el
that.
Ware.
That's a good game
Statistically.
for Kel'el. Huh?
Statistically.
No, sure, but like considering that
what?
we coming from a place that like he didn't do well against Jared Allen at all last year, he wasn't impactful. In this game, it wasn't just like statistically; it was impact that he was provided. I think as a rebounder, he was impactful tonight.
How many rebounds Jared Allen had?
10.
He out rebounded him. Yes, y'all said he had 13.
Yeah, Kel'el had 13.
I ain't mad at it. A lot of I feel like Jared Allen's not a shooter, so I'm sure a lot of those points were coming on like dump downs and things like that. So like you said, I'm sure it was switches, guys out of position, smaller. Like I'm tonight, he gets a pass from me. That's how I feel about Kel'el.
Yeah,
He did TNS. So
Jared Allen shot 12 of 20. When is the next time Jared Allen going to get 20 shots in a game?
I don't know. I'll tell you this much though, and I'm not trying to be like unnecessarily critical of Kel'el.
Provided balance. You provided balance, Kane.
I mean, I'm just saying, Jared Allen averages 7 rebounds.
Let me put this on.
And he got 3 more tonight. I mean,
I got you.
He played over his averages, and Kel'el played on Monday night too. So
I got you. I mean, Stone, pulling up one time for the one time. Stone, we talking about Kel'el Ware. You can tap in on that conversation. And then I want you to pivot to Nikola Jovic.
Oh,
listen,
God.
Kel'el Ware, like, good stuff. I mean, it just kind of, I feel like they're all just overachieving right now. So it's really hard for me to find criticism. Like, there's stuff he's doing on the basketball court that he could be better at, sure. But I had no expectations for this team, literally none. I expected them to lose every game during this first 10-game stretch. Maybe they were supposed to beat Charlotte somewhere in there or something like that. But like, I looked at the opening schedule whenever it came out in the summer or whatever, and I didn't expect this team to even look competitive in these games.
I had them at 2-9.
Like me too, probably somewhere around there. So it's cool to just see. I'm not used to this style of basketball yet, so I'm kind of giving it time to see what the standard should be for certain guys in this offense. And then when the offense isn't going, like, because they're playing in transition so much, what does transition defense look like for this team? Because last year they were in transition defense a lot, but it was out of half court sets. So you kind of had Davion Mitchell already like filtering back and stuff like that. And so, not that the defense was good last year, it was pretty bad. But so those are the kind of the things I'm considering with Kel'el Ware. But it's a long way to say I think Kel'el Ware has been really solid for the Heat. I think he has taken a step. I feel confident in making that statement despite not thinking it during summer league. But maybe it was just stupid of me to think like, here's a kid that just played in the NBA playoffs, and now you're sending him to summer league and you expect him to be running around at full speed, like all that kind of stuff. Like, not everyone wired like that and this straight. He's showing up now, and it's really been trial by fire without Bam there. So I think he's holding his own. Yeah, Jared Allen had a good night. Cool. This is the second night that they played these guys kind of on a back to back, and so I don't really got beef with it. Pivoting to Jovic, I don't really got much to say other than he took a shot that made me turn the game off.
I think I know the one.
Yeah.
I think is it where he's driving to the basket and it's like, hey, Wiggs, take it.
Yeah.
Was it that? Okay. All right.
Yeah. I just I don't know. That one game, I forget who they played now, even what was it last week where he had that big game off the bench. Like, it's going to be weird for him. Like, everyone else is going to have to be having a bad night, or it's going to have to be matchup based. I feel like for him to be truly successful in this offense without them having some sort of real point guard that can help get him oriented, because I feel like my biggest problem with him on the basketball court is I feel like he doesn't know the right place to be all the time. And so that's kind of where I'm looking for him to improve. I don't think Tyler Herro will help that. Maybe Bam coming back helps it a little bit, but I've seen him play enough with Bam where I have the same issue where I just think it's one of those things where he's also still kind of young. And the difference is now is that he got paid. And so now I have to have expectations for him, even though he's a young player that got paid. Once they pay you, you gotta live up to it. And so I don't think he's been doing that so far. But I mean, these NBA contracts are so ridiculous today that like I don't think he's well below what they paid him either. It's not something like that they can't live with. I think there's still potential that he could live up to that contract, or at least part of it.
Stone, you said a lot of positive words just then about Jovic, and none of them were the three that you needed to say. That boy ass. That's all the evaluation a nigga need. That boy is ass.
Yeah.
That boy is ass, bro. And I'm tired of niggas trying to convince me that he ain't. Look at this. Look at this. Never. I can't hear you, Jordan, because you're on mute.
Oh shit, my bad. Hello.
What's happening, brother? How you doing today?
What's happening?
Man, look at this. That boy on camera tonight, so y'all can't complain.
I know.
You see him looking like Eric Benet? Hey, relax.
We ain't gotta do that.
He wants y'all to see the taco meat. Oh, my fault. Jordan, somebody called you light-skinned Davion Mitchell.
Jordan, you got to find that nigga what he look like. Put him on the Photoshop.
Yeah, I'm finna find that nigga. Sorry. Don't worry. I keep them things too. You will get clapped.
Come on now. I was gonna go to Jordan, but I don't want to hear him talk right quick. I want to hear New talk about Jovic.
That boy ass. Go ahead, Jordan. Hold on. Somebody call it. Hold on, real quick. I'll be right back. Slim.
It's okay. Go ahead, Jordan. I want you to talk about Jovic there because we were talking like Stone gave us a lot of pretty words about him.
I'm back.
I was gonna say Jovic ass.
That too, Jordan. He's not good, bro. Like they played in our face, giving that nigga money this summer. I don't care. He it's bad, and I don't care how many fake good games he has this season. He could score 50 points for 4 weeks straight, and I'm still gonna call him bad because he's bad. And I've seen Corey Brewer has a 50-point game in the NBA. Like just because a nigga have one good game, y'all quick to be like, see, you guys said he was bad. Yeah, because his body of work is bad. Like, since when is one game all it takes to prove that someone has turned a corner? He's not good. He doesn't do anything better than average at best. And just because he got a nose on him, don't mean he gonna smell out the good plays, because he doesn't. Yes, Ricky.
Thank you, Professor. I would like to share a tweet that I just know will ignite violence on the timeline and in this chat. It's by a gentleman by the name of Naveen Ganglani. I'm not deliberately trying to butcher your name, brother. I don't know you personally. I'm familiar with his work. Yes, this was tweeted 38 minutes ago. All right. And it reads as follows. If anyone doubts how Herro would help this team, all you got to do is show clips of the fourth quarter so far.
Yeah, Ricky's trying to deflect off his son.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, not at all. What you mean?
I am not
Nico
moving.
sucked tonight.
We coming to you eventually, Ricky.
He's just.
What you
he's
mean?
not good, bro. I'm sorry.
I just wanted Kel'el. What?
He's like, can anybody name anything he does? Like, is he an above average passer? Is he an above average shooter? Is he an above average rebounder? Does he have above average vision, IQ? What does he do? Above average.
I can answer that one. He has above average human height because he's like 6'11".
He can breathe high altitude.
I mean, I know he get more oxygen than everybody because them nostrils, but
so here's the thing, because Stone said something that was very interesting about Jovic not knowing where to be. And if you combine that with what New is talking about, how he's not above average at anything, he don't know where to be because he has no place to be. There's nowhere for him to be on the court where he can be the most impactful version of himself. He's not a floor spacer. He's not a primary ball handler. He's not a Jaime Jaquez type drive and kick player. Like, there is no role for Nikola Jovic on this roster. He needs to be on a young roster with a bunch of stuff, and maybe he can be a connector on some level of that. But
damn, they fired Willie Green.
No,
they was talking about doing that the whole time. Anyway,
that's not his fault. That whole roster's been a mess since Zion decided.
I mean, he bad. You said what?
Can y'all see it on the screen? I'm pressing show on stage, but I don't think it's working.
No, it's not. What are we trying to see?
Oh, we can do that now.
Van Lee
put it somewhere?
It's in the comments.
Oh.
Willie Green fired? Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Van Lee, don't let it be fake news. I'm gonna ban you from being able to comment, nigga.
Don't worry about it. We looking for Shams Charania as we speak to tell me.
Well, I know Bradley Beal's missing the rest of the season.
Yeah,
that was from 7 hours ago.
Shams ain't tweet that shit yet. Hold on, let me go to Shams' page. Shams ain't said that Willie Green been fired.
Katie Wilson's going to be the next mayor of Seattle.
We're not doing that right now, Ricky. Jordan.
Saran Mondon. Oh, sorry.
Jovic. Why is he asked?
I just put it. Sorry, I was doing a little tweet. My bad about Jovic. So I mean, I can read off my tweet.
Yeah, please read your tweet test. So,
because I was inspired by base member that hasn't shown up yet, Kenny, because he don't show up to work or for his kids. Sorry.
Why he not even defend himself?
What kind of jutsu is that?
Hey, brother, the shooter nigga jutsu.
His series last year about Tyler's turnovers versus shots inspired me. So I'm doing a Nikola Jovic trash stats series. So today he had 2 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, a 1 for 6 shooting, Crazy coincidence. That's the same shooting he had the last time I posted this. 0 for 3 from 3, 4 turnovers, a foul, minus 16, and 2 flared nostrils. So,
continue. That nigga Stone left. Stone said he ain't gonna do too much beat talk with that nose that he holding on to him. Ricky, you got to defend your son.
Look, I'll defend him when he needs to be defended, but I believe in accountability. I don't care if he's my son or my nephew or what. Oh, by the way, the Skyforce won by 10 tonight, in case y'all care. Yeah, well, somebody did. Yeah, look, I don't know if y'all remember this. Back when, what was that, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
When old boy had his best game of his career. Jovic had the best game. That was on Monday night, right? Am I tripping? Or was that a couple nights before that?
No, I think it was a couple
That
nights
was Saturday or something.
That was Saturday? Well,
Yeah,
how was I talking after?
I think that was against the Trailblazers. That was against the Trailblazers.
Okay. How was I talking that night when he was dropping? He dropped like 29, 11, and 7 or something like that.
Cautious.
Why? Because I figured the very next night he probably wasn't going to bring it the same way.
Yeah. Whoa.
Okay. So yeah. So let's dispense with the narrative, shall we? Like, look, when it comes to Nikola Jovic,
going to bring it the same way. No, keep talking, Cam.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I'll accept that. Yeah, I accept those charges. Where's Holland at? I don't see her in the comments no more. Where you at, girl? Like, come on.
All right, we're not doing that, gentlemen. Like, let's get him up out here for a second. He needs to cool off. I don't know, bro. Like I said, I don't really want to do an extremely long post game show because I don't care for it. No. But the game in and of itself wasn't terrible. I'm gonna let y'all pick a role player. Pick anybody on the team who we didn't talk about, and you can talk about him. Rick, we're starting with you this time, brother. Pick a role player and talk about him.
Pick a role player and talk about him. Does Norm Powell count as a role player?
In my book, he is.
Okay, all right.
So high-level role player, if you will.
Well, he's a little higher than that. He's the kind of player where if he doesn't make an all-star team, you think he was robbed. That was him last year. Unlike the other guy who got it, by what was it? Was it attrition? Is that the word? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what words mean. Ever since don't
start, because we all about to get quizzed and to show our inferior intellect.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. PhD be damned. Anyways, no, okay, yeah. Norm Powell, look, even on nights like this, to see him still put up shots and score, I think it's encouraging for when this team does take that next step and acquire the player that they need to really move into serious conference title contention. That Ja trade is going to feed families. And so Norm Powell playing next to Ja in the backcourt, it's going to be like Desmond Bane without the D. Go ahead.
Desmond?
Relax. Keep taking D away from niggas. That's what I heard.
Ooh.
Niggas is celibate? Okay.
I don't even know what that
he's just
means.
He's just taking D's.
But yeah, no, like it's actually fascinating to see how what was I talking about? It's been a long day. I've been doing briefs.
Norm Powell.
It's going to be interesting to see how Norm Powell flourishes in a more complete lineup once the Ja trade is completed. I think he's going to be crucial in multiple playoff games this season, assuming that trade does happen this season. I am appreciative of the efforts that he's been able to bring. I'm getting closer to believing that this will be a consistent output from him, barring the occasional slump that all players are, I wouldn't say entitled, but bound to go through from time to time. I'm of the belief, however, that once Norman Powell's play kind of drops off just a little bit, I think it will happen during a time in which some of the other guys will be stepping up a little bit more. And I don't believe that Norm Powell will present himself as the kind of chucker that will shoot his team out of games. I don't think I've seen that out of him just yet. I think it's been a matter of necessity that he's had to put up shots, even though it was Jaime Jaquez that sent the game to overtime on Monday. But I think ultimately, even tonight and all these other nights, he understands what his role is. He is going to play that, I believe, to the best of his ability. And I think the Miami Heat will benefit from it, especially as they continue to lean into this much more high-octane offense that Spo's been working with this season.
I agree with the point that Desmond Bane isn't the same type of chucker that we're accustomed to here in Miami. He is willing to just take kind of, his 14, 15 shots if the game is well in hand and it doesn't necessitate him having to shoot more. I disagree that there is a consistent level that Norm will maintain throughout the course of this year. I think right now Norm Powell is off to a hot start, and eventually these scoring totals are going to fluctuate.
I did say I'm getting close to believing that.
Okay.
So
you reserve the right. You reserve the right.
It's early. It's
Okay.
early. I'm not a
that.
prisoner of the moment. Otherwise, I would have told you that Nikola Jovic is the next Tony Kukoc. Oh, wait, I said that once.
Don't do that.
Oh.
Yeah, you did, and you were definitely wrong. Jordan, I want to hear the role player that you choose to talk about, even some of the role players that we're going to use for this Ja Morant trade that I know you love so much.
My favorite role player, as always, shout out my Swedish brother, Pelle Larsson. Because guess what? He was the only starter with a positive plus-minus tonight. Because who's going to show up to work? Pelle Larsson, unlike Kenny. Anyway.
You put too much lip in that pronunciation. I don't feel safe.
I don't speak
Pelle
Swedish.
Larsson. I didn't say Swedish.
He might be sweet-ish.
Oh.
Come on now.
That's a fun. But yeah, shout out to Pelle. I don't want to the reason I keep saying the playback. I think he's gonna be a starter when Tyler comes back. It's just because every team, good team, they just need a workhorse player. He's just, somebody that's out there. They're just a body, and you figure out. Yeah, I know it's all right. Write it, whatever. Take your notes.
Keep going.
Okay, but somebody that's just I need you to shoot threes tonight. Cool. I need you to just defend tonight. Cool. I need you to rebound. Cool. I think Pep.
Is that not Andrew Wiggins?
Not in the same way as what Pell. How are you pronouncing it? The white boy.
Just said
the white
his
boy
name.
with the funny accent.
Hey, brother, you got PL9. That's what
There
it's
you go.
called.
The PL9.
Scrappy White.
Swedish fish. Yeah, I just he's gonna be a type of player where I don't have to worry about him in a good or bad way. He gonna do his job, and everybody else need to do their jobs with him for us to succeed.
That's my nephew.
I agree that Pelle Larsson is the exact type of player that you're describing. Do your fucking job, get away. That's exactly why I think he needs to stay his ass on the bench when we're fully healthy. Provide that Swiss Army to a more inconsistent. The bench unit is going to need stability. And I think Pelle Larsson is an example of stability on this roster in terms of skill set and production. And I think he'll be able to offer that to the bench on nights where, let's say, a Jaime Jaquez doesn't have it. Maybe he can pick up some of the ball handling responsibilities on a night where they're not, playing defense as well, or they don't want to play Drew Smith or some shit like that. They can throw Pelle Larsson in the game and still know what to expect when he gets in there. So, him as a starter is kind of more of a luxury than a necessity. And I don't think they're going to do anything unnecessary with that starting lineup outside of the one very unnecessary thing that they're going to do with the starting lineup. Stone.
As someone who grew up watching Dwayne Wade play basketball, and as someone who gets to do these post-game shows with PG1, Davion Mitchell, he makes me hate watching basketball. It's just a disgrace to guard play
Black Power,
every single
stop,
night.
because you stole mine. And I didn't watch enough of this game to go to nobody else.
There he go again. There he go again. Speak up, New.
No.
That's right. Don't stand for that.
Let me see that. We're going to redirect this.
And
We got a big dog calling for this.
We
We got a big dog. Go ahead, New.
Mister, I wear my own jersey out in public. You stink. Another nigga who got paid this summer, and I don't know why. Off night, you should have took tonight off because you stink. Like
he had the off night.
What can somebody tell me Davion Mitchell stats tonight?
Davion Mitchell has 16 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 7 of 13 from the floor with 1 turnover. I thought Davion played okay.
That was actually a pretty good night.
He was okay.
Not to me. No, it's not.
Not for this
because somebody named Craig had 17 points on the other team. And I saw Sam Merrill making shots. I don't care if he's 6'9". Why his night wasn't off tonight, Davion Mitchell?
Because he's not 6'7".
Sam Merrill was 1 for 10 with 5 points, by the way.
Hey, listen. 5 is more than 0. Ain't it?
You got me there.
No joke, right? Think about what Jordan just said about Pele. Do y'all feel that way about Davion?
Kind of.
You lying?
I'm not, because I feel like I know what I can count on from Davion Mitchell. I can count on high level point of attack defense. I can count on effort, and I can count on a couple of them scoop layups where he don't put the ball back on the floor.
Nappy Tuesday, are you black?
Where he carries like 5 times starting at half court. I can't stand watching it.
Go ahead, Stone. I'm throwing it live. You go ahead and talk about that scrub now, Stone.
I like aesthetically, it's brutal to watch him play point guard.
Sure.
As someone who is a basketball enthusiast, I like my point guards to be point guardy, and he is not point guardy at all. Like I can't stand watching it. To me, he's not a real threat to the rim. Like those 13 points are the fakest points ever. He catches you with a little hezzy move in transition, and he's just gone to the rim. Like he don't ever make these buckets when the game's slow down. That to me is what I really hate about having him out there. And then when he's not, like, because he can't create for himself in those moments, those assists are fake to me too, because he's no threat towards the rim if your defense is set. I just feel like he's kind of a transition merchant, and I hate watching that out of my point guard, especially when the guy that subs him out is Drew Smith, and I'm getting an even worse version of that behind him. It just makes me hate the whole process. There's nothing that I look forward to about whoever's bringing the ball up, kind of organizing and structuring this team, because they don't do it. It's just he's looking for himself, or he's like 50 yards back, ready to get back on defense. It don't do it for me.
As the kids say, we clocked Davion Mitchell early on last year with the fake point guardy shit. Like the assist, we've been calling him fake for a long time, and we even had a discussion on Postgame about whether or not his assists are fake. I agree with you that we don't get the point guardy feel and vibes from Davion Mitchell, and I think that's because he's just not capable of that.
Bro,
what's up?
Davion Mitchell, he had 8 points in the second quarter. He has 6 points in the third quarter. He had 2 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 blocks in the fourth quarter. 0 for 1 from 3 and was a -15.
I'm not saying that he's the best starting point guard. I'm saying that
I know you aren't.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna say that.
But what he did tonight is acceptable by the standard that Davion Mitchell has set for himself.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. Is it because this is the same? Stone said this, right? About Jovic. He got paid. Is what he did tonight acceptable for the standard of his paycheck? So that's my issue. If this was Davion Mitchell last year, post-trade deadline or whatever money he was making, I wouldn't say a word about him except for the fact he wears his own jersey in public. But you got paid.
With a nickname on the back of it, too.
Yeah, like,
disgusting.
You got paid. Step up, buddy. Because this is the thing, right? Do I think Jaime is better than him? Of course, absolutely, right? But I've seen Jaime step up at points this season. I saw Wiggins do it. I've seen Norman do it. You did it in the playing game. Those stats don't exist. Why you do it tonight?
I just feel like Davion's value isn't. It's like it's not tangible. That's just the best way that I can put it. Like it's not going to show up.
But non-tangible value is only value if it's contributing to a win.
I get it.
That
but
value is invaluable if you.
It has contributed to wins. It has contributed
tonight.
No, not tonight, but it won't every night. Everybody doesn't contribute.
It need to.
I feel you, and I
at that price point.
I agree with you there now.
He's one player I'm going to judge plus minus on a lot. Like I think plus minus is kind of a trash stat, but he's one player where like if he's part of the 5 on the court and he's
his
a big
overall
minus
plus minus tonight, Stone was minus 10.
Yeah. I think when I judge Davion Mitchell, I'm judging him based off of kind of like what the other primary ball handler did in the game, which was Lonzo Ball tonight. So to your point, like Lonzo Ball had 15 and 8 tonight on 4 of 8 shooting. And I put that squarely on Davion Mitchell's shoulder. But I also I don't tie like his monetary value to what he does, like points wise, assists wise. It's more so how impactful he is on the defensive end, how much he stops people from getting into the paint. And like that may be the wrong way to view it, but I don't view Davion Mitchell very highly as a player. So I'm judging him based off of where I have him as a player. And tonight he was fine. Like that's just the way I evaluate. The price point is a whole different story, though, dude. Like that money, I need more now. I ain't gonna lie, but like I'll take it tonight.
I think that's what it is, and I couldn't acknowledge that. It's really
Shut
just
up,
the
Ricky.
money. It's the money that's like kind of pissing me off.
Yeah,
because
I had my number set at less than $10 million last year.
Boy, the Thunder are giving these niggas belt.
I need more, but I'll take it tonight. Is diabolical.
That
That is a technical foul. Post or not. What are we doing? We used to be a society.
I told Ricky to shut up before he even opened his face. Because I knew.
She knew.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's like before Ricky took us off the rails.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's the money. If he was, like you said, if he was at 8, 9.5,
yeah,
I wouldn't have uttered a word about him tonight. But was he at 15?
I think it's 12.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Is it not 15? I thought he got 345.
No, hold on. Don't worry about it. That's why we got Google. No, that's why we got Jordan. Jordan, how much money is Davion Mitchell making?
I want to say around 12.
Yeah, look it up.
Somebody got 15.
That's Jovic.
He got
415.
Yeah, Jovic.
Davion's on a 2 for 24, so 12.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Jovic got more
it's
than
not
30.
as bad. Okay, Davion, you don't sneak no more.
you
still wear your own jersey in public. So just based off that, I can't respect you.
You corny for sure. The role play I'm gonna talk about is Jaime Jaquez. Like, and not in a bad way either. Like it's fine, Jaime. Okay, 11 points. But I think what's happening right now is that we're starting to see kind of like a trend when you have rim deterrent centers, Wemby, Jared Allen. Maybe not so much in the game on Monday night, but Jaime struggles when he can't get those easy little layup runners over, less athletic centers. And that's going to be pretty impactful, especially considering that he's playing 30 minutes a night. Like, if you can't find a way to be effective offensively on a consistent basis, that is going to be detrimental to this team because they kind of rely on him being we talked about it, him being an engine for them of sorts, an offensive engine for them off that bench unit. Am I a little too harsh, Jordan? Let me ask you, am I a little too harsh on Jaime, or is that accurate to say that brother he needs to find a way to be more consistent?
Yeah, but I mean, it's harsh, but it's like not a terrible harsh. Like, it's reality. Like, it is what it is. It's better than what it was last season. Like, he was shitting himself every game, literally, like, on and off the court. So
that's a disgusting bar, Jordan.
Am I wrong?
You got 3 kids.
Whatever they served at Pat Riley White.
Oh, I'm not muted. My bad.
Yeah, what?
Put Jaime in a tizzy for the whole season, bro. Like, so, but yeah, no, he do gotta find a way to be more consistent. I think he will be though. Like, he's right now he's on the path to being hopefully 6th man of the year, which is great. And people should also don't take that to mean Jaime's a starter. Let's learn lessons from the past. But 6 men, this is how it goes with 6 men, because that's why they're the 6 men. And they're not a full-time starter, because some nights they just not gonna have it. So it is what it is. But yeah, nights like this where Bam's out, Tyler's out, you playing like Cleveland's like 8th through 15th men. Like, yeah, you gotta do. Yeah, you should probably be arguably the best player on the court. You did it against Joel Embiid in them on Christmas Day. I think you can do it against Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Like,
Evan Mobley didn't even play tonight.
Oh well, shit. See, you can do it against Jared Allen and Dean Wade. Like,
Yeah.
you put 30 on Embiid, right? You can do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's gonna be tough for Jaime though. I don't know if I believe that he's gonna be able to be consistent. The litmus test is the litmus test for this roster. It's going to be when Tyler Herro returns. I think everybody we get to the point now where it's too close not to talk about. Like, I tried to avoid it for the early parts of the season because I was just enjoying what was going on. But it's getting closer. I can see the shit.
Does he have a date?
It's probably like a week from now, bro, that Tyler Herro is gonna be back.
I feel like Thanos.
It was like 2nd week in November. So
dread it.
Leave the profit out of this.
This is the 2nd week of November.
It's close. Like,
yeah, so it's close. So like, I feel like that's going to be the litmus test for a lot of guys. Like, I think Jovic might find himself disappearing more often with Tyler Herro here. I think there's going to be a challenge for Drew Smith, who should have been talked about and not talked about at the same time. I'm glad nobody else said his name, but it's going to be a struggle for him to find minutes. It's going to be a struggle for Simone Fontecchio. I feel like a lot of these guys are going to end up taking a further backseat than they're already taking. And I don't think it needs to be Jaime, but he's the one that I'm most worried about because his production is the one that has the biggest impact on the team right now. So when 14 come back, all bets are off, brother. Like, all right, fuck this game. Let's talk about the next one. We talk about
you got that notification.
We play the New York Knickerbockers next.
And
we already beat them one time this year.
Fluke.
115 to 107.
Luke.
Smack dab in the middle of a 3-game win streak that we had going on. Ricky.
Luke Walton.
The boy feeling good? Don't care.
I feel fantastic. I mean, one of the best.
Stone, the boy feeling good?
Brunson left in a boot with crutches. So going to be an off night for him. Shout out Davion Mitchell. Yeah, hopefully that's not the game Herro comes back. I can't even think of who the center is for the New York Knicks. So hopefully Jaime has a
Mitchell Robinson.
Back. Yeah, I figured it was that, but I didn't want to guess without like knowing. So yeah, good Jaime Jaquez bounce back game. The Heat are going to blow that shit out. Fuck is he talking about? Jaime 100. Everyone else 5. They're gonna get it done.
How you say? Como se dice 100 in the Espanol?
Is it 100?
Don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I think it's 100.
Jordan,
100.
you're all the different races. How do you say 100 in Spanish? You got a lot going on now that I look at you, bro. Lenny Kravitz, Eric Benet, all the R&B of the 1999. R.I.P. D'Angelo.
I think that's a
ass.
All right, that's fine.
Looking ass. My bad. How you say 100 in Spanish, nigga?
I don't know, nigga. I took French.
I think it's Cien. I think it's Cien. Cien.
Yeah, I got you.
Let's get the fuck. Aunt Donardo's here, ladies and gentlemen.
I can tell you in Chinese.
Don't give a fuck. Aunt, how are you doing?
You don't care.
I don't. Tell me how to say 100 in Spanish.
Something with a C, right?
You're fucking useless. Talk to me about the Heat game tonight.
Soy gringo. No, y'all are evil because last game the Heat have a magnificent win, one of the most fun wins I've seen forever.
Here, but it's CN.
I go to tap into the post-game show. Y'all out after 10 minutes. Today, the Heat have just an awful, disgusting loss, and y'all are pushing an hour. What type of and no, we're not haters. Yeah, you fucking are. Hey, let me tell you, if you needed proof, yeah, you fucking are. Anyways, fuck this team. You see what shirt I'm rocking
As a
today.
white man,
You are nasty as a bitch. Wait, but also, we don't get no credit for doing the other games this year.
I mean, the Heat are like what? They've played 12 games. I think we've done like 6 post games or something. Like, come on,
Brother. They had that West Coast trip early this
I know.
year.
I don't blame Noah. Shit, I was
We are not doing that. But we play the Knicks next. Oh yeah, Ricky's still here. Hey, the boy feeling good?
no. I'm broken. Craig Porter Jr. broke me. I was screaming championship 48 hours ago. Jared Allen put 30 down my throat.
Stone, write that down.
Ricky, I'm about to say, Ricky, you seen that? Wait, I'm not going on the bottom.
Craig Porter Jr. broke me is insane.
The second
broke
part,
you?
The second part didn't do it for you, Kane?
With that phallic microphone next to your mouth? You said that?
He said they put 30 down his throat.
Jared Allen did specifically.
I don't feel safe at all right now. This is a hostile work environment. There's a lot of stuff going on right now.
It always has.
Donardo got a Cavs shirt on. I don't even like. How you gonna come on the basement stream with another team's logo on you? Like, how you gonna do that? Like, read the room, dude.
Accountability, Kane. Accountability.
What you mean? I have been authentic. Okay. I have been authentic for quite some time. Okay. It gave a bunch of virgins an excuse to be disrespectful upstairs, all because of where I come from. All right. I mean, not that being a virgin is bad, but I meant that pejoratively.
You don't get no
hoes.
Come on now. No,
they are terrible gardeners.
They are. That's not what we mean.
That's
No, the girl feeling good?
I am African American. Yes. I feel great.
One time for being black. I don't know if this is the right finger.
Yeah, I don't know either.
The kids do it. I was doing it too.
Well, no, it's the thumb and the pointer.
So this one?
Yeah. And you got to put the other 3 down. Clock. There you go. Clock it.
Yeah, I'm clocking niggas' T's out here. Well, the boy Stone already clocked niggas' T's. Did I ask everybody how they felt already? Oh, did I ask Jordan? Jordan, did I ask you how you felt?
You did not, but I was queuing up a favorite clip of mine to describe my feelings about the Knicks.
Okay.
Fuck the Yankees, fuck the Mets, fuck the Knicks,
Fuck the Jets.
fuck the Rangers, fuck the Islanders, fuck the Giants, fuck the Jets, fuck Syracuse, fuck St. John's, and fuck the Buffalo Bills. Fuck Reasonable Doubt, fuck Peyton School, fuck Ill Mansion, and how I
Just pass right here. Just listen.
That's about it.
Correct.
We don't even know who you are.
You will, because the Heat about to blow that shit out. Fuck is you talking about, Ricky J. Martin? Mitchell Robinson, 2 busted knees. Cat, 1 hager. Jalen Brunson, little and in a boot. He puts in boots.
Universal
Pussy
pre-K.
boots. Puss in
Actual
boots.
public transit.
Shut the fuck up when I'm talking. Puss in boots. I can't even kick you off the stage right now. I don't know why. Something fucking up. That
A
melanin,
dignified pension.
that melanin is popping right now. Who else y'all got over there? Mikal Bridges, overpaid. OG Anunoby, overpaid. Deuce
Solidarity.
McBride, not a real first name.
Seasons.
What's his name? Henry McBride, 0.
Roads that aren't
Play the video,
perpetually
me.
under construction. Free Palestine. Excuse me. Free Palestine.
We packing somebody up
Oh, yeah,
tonight.
that's the one time I'm gonna let you get that shit off.
Hey,
The rest of that, though.
come on in, take your shoes off
New York
before we
ass.
close the door. A few rules.
Oh,
Keep
supposed to
the
say the rest?
ass. We
Okay.
about to
Corner
blow.
store.
It's the
Free
basement. Ain't
Palestine.
nobody
You
safe.
calling it
You
a
already
Free
know.
South
Grab a
Sudan.
seat and kick your feet. But
fuck
get
is
some
Free
comfortable.
Ethiopia.
You want the X's and the
Free
O's.
Eritrea.
Say yes and no.
Venezuela.
Friends in the
On a
fold.
green.
Butlers in
Free
the hero.
Venezuela.
And a man.
So when the ring is the goal. But if somebody need to go, we be sure to
Free
let you
Haiti.
know. Going hard for my
Free
dogs. It's an
Palestine.
everyday thing.
Free
Like Jimmy down the
Kurdistan.
lane of 13 off the
Free
screen.
Iran.
Whole